Before beginning this story, I want to ask you something. How many different types of billionaires you had seen in your life? The story is about one of that billionaire which has a single specialty that he makes millionaires also, and he even acts as a teacher for many of the youth to improve themselves in their whole life. Firstly, before beginning this story, I can say that he is one of the most famous men on earth, and even the Google search bars is filled with his name, and he was one of the most searched men on Google previously on a specific year. Firstly, if I talk about it, I want to ask you something that how many different types of problems you had faced in your life. Have you ever faced that problem having hunger and you are not able to eat anything, or you are not able to purchase any food stuff? Or have you faced any problem related to just you have to handle the whole house economically and even the normal life? Firstly, I want to ask you, have you ever faced these type of problems? But have you ever think that then only also there is a hope for yourself to get growing? Yes, because he is the example of that. Born in Romania, firstly, he was when he was a kid or a child, then even his father left the home, and he and his brother, namely as Christian Tate, has started working for the house to feed his mother, and even he had a dream to become a kickboxer to earn money because there were nothing else he can do except the fighting combat sports, because that's why he made that dream. Firstly, what happened is some of the days were so worst financially that he was unable to purchase foods even. So he was going to KFC, the remaining buckets. He took those remaining buckets, which were including the leftover food, and he just took that food to freeze and then cool for some days and then to eat it with rice. That's were the worst days when he was trying to build his body. And then how the variation of life begins is from nothing he just started combat sports and worked around for 6 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours daily for that part, just to make the family stabilized, just for the stability. And then the reason is God given him growth with the worst phases of life you had ever seen. And one of the most nice example of his dedication was he wanted to fight a nice champion of mixed martial arts. Means it was not an international champion but a domestic champion, and to fight with him he just lost over 5 to 6 kgs of his weight in just 2 days. Yes, you heard it right. Even he had not just taken water, and he was splitting that mucus, even he was splitting that part just to make his body lack of water, which will eventually make him with less weight. As the championships were related to weight, you know that heavyweight, lightweight, and there were the classes of weight, 55 kgs and all. That's the reason. At that time, he was so much dedicated, and even seeing everyone with nice cars and all, he just started struggling. And then once, after some years, he became worldwide champion for even 2 times. Even 2 times, he became worldwide champion for kickboxing. And as a result, just like that starting of a story part, he started motivating everyone. He worked around 12, 13, 14 hours a day, sometimes sleepless nights to grow his own business. So then he became a multi-millionaire, even a billionaire, and then he has something as luxurious parts with so nice income. even owning a Bugatti, which is just like a single in the whole world. Even he gives motivation to the youths and showing the reality. And nowadays, if I talk about him, he's exposing something related to the systems, the governments, why governments want you to do something as what they want us to do, and even exposing several things. He's trying to convince the youth to escape the matrix, and the matrix part he has say was just includes the limitation of our brain, which is working for cheap dopamines, and even some of the levels where you can have a peak, like having something as a Instagram or any other high level addictions, and to go out of it. So that was the story of him, and now he is one of the most Google search man in the whole planet, and even he is trying to convince all that part how to escape the matrix and how to think freely and have nice freedom in life. Thank you.